Hello, my name is Brian Neighbors. I'm with Neighbors Consulting, and today we're going to discuss an email policy designed for Ore Labs Incorporated. If you go to the first slide, we can see the three topics that we're going to discuss here today. First is providing a professional image through email etiquette and format. Second is reducing neglect by implementing a personal use policy. And third, security monitoring. This is something that will help us to avoid viruses being released through computers or the network. The next slide covers email etiquette. We want to use a mixture of upper and lowercase characters, because all uppercase characters could be perceived as yelling or shouting via emails. Next, we want to carefully check our grammar and spelling. Then we'll use a signature file, which we've designed one, which I'll show you later in the presentation. Next, make your message as concise as possible. Stick to a single subject. This, along with the next one, use the subject line in all of your email messages. What that does is allows your customer to easily find the email with a good subject line, and then once they open the email, the subject's easy to read through, and that way if they have any questions they can contact you. And then finally, be sure that email is appropriate forum for the communication. Sometimes personal or even a phone call is a little bit better of a situation. The next slide is discussing email image and response time. We want to display a professional image amongst our emails, and really what this does, it allows our customers to feel like they're dealing with a competent company. Secondly, a timely response is required. We all know that we want information as soon as possible. So if we can have a team designed to answer emails, maybe one or two people, a couple hours a day, just designed specifically for answering customers' emails. That could benefit us more than we could probably ever put into actual quantitative data. The next slide covers email signature. I've designed a slide here, or a signature here, in Veranda. The point size is 10. It's all left justified, and you can see easily there that you have the name, Gary Schlater, the CEO, the company he works for, Ore Labs Incorporated, his phone number for easy contact, email in case you need to use that. You can even store that in Microsoft Outlook, which most people are using today. And next, the URL for the company. And really this just provides an easy access for the customer if they want to be able to contact you. The next slide is covering the personal use policy. We want to implement the personal use policy through education and training. This will allow us to really focus in on our employees and let them understand that attachments could provide viruses into our system, thus causing downtime. And when you have downtime, the losses that could be incurred are seen through lost revenues and reduction in productivity. The next slide is a study that kind of goes along with that last statement. This study was compiled in 2004, covered 80 large firms. These large firms have 1,000 plus employees, and what you see there is there's $40.7 million in losses in 2004 from these 80 companies alone. 55% of those losses are from revenues that were lost due to downtime. 45% of that number is due to productivity. So you can see if the system shut down, you're not as productive, thus not driving as much sales. The next slide covers security monitoring. By properly monitoring emails, we can reduce the possibility of viruses being released into our system, network, or computers. Also, we can stop dissemination of secret company information. We can also develop taglines or phrases that can allow emails to be sent directly to the IT administrator. IT administrator gets those emails, reviews them, and can quickly get in touch with a upper level management, manager, or the employee to stop the neglectful behavior. And the last slide are recommendations that I make. First one is communication with a lawyer to make sure there's no violations to employees' rights, specifically rights to privacy. A lawyer will be able to advise you on the rights of privacy and also probably help you develop a document to have all employees, future and current employees sign to let them know the policies are better in place. Next, we want to involve upper level management in deciding on how to implement the plan. This means that upper level management will work directly with the IT administrators. Management will ultimately be the ones that disseminate the information to their departments and staff, so they need to be involved in this right off the bat. Next, we want to support the program financially. What that means, you've already had a large outlay for the software, the hardware that you've already purchased. This would be any updates or new products that are out there that help to do what you want it to do quicker, better, and with less cost in the long run. So basically just support it the best you can. Finally, monitor the program for at least 6 months. What I mean here, you also ultimately you would monitor the entire life of the project, but that would be just solely IT administrators. This is with upper level management so that they can learn the nuances of the system. The management can develop training programs along with IT to make sure that the employees understand what neglect is and how to avoid it. I hope this information is helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thank you very much, and have a good day.